Hey guys, Mr. Possible here. I just got done my workout. I'm actually just making that a habit. Something I talked about in previous videos is whenever I do a workout, I'm going to do a video. And I work out twice a day because of the 75 Hard program. If you don't know what that is, you can Google that, 75 Hard. It's a great program where I have to do 5 things for 75 days. So after each workout that I do a day, I do an outside workout and an inside workout, or 2 outside workouts. I'm going to make a video about a topic that I like to talk about. And this video is, I'm kind of going to touch on some of the other videos. I made a promise to myself when I do these videos, they're going to be unedited and I'm going to release them. I made that for myself and my future fans so that I'm always real. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the 2 videos that I did yesterday, and I think they kind of go hand in hand. So the first video I did was about procrastination. So procrastination is the #1 killer of the possibility. In other words, if you don't start something, you're never going to finish it. And to elaborate on that, I spend a lot of time focusing on how I can start something and working out, putting myself in situations. An example of this is, let's say I want to do my laundry for the day. Well, first of all, let me back up. No one wants to do laundry. But let's say that you need to get your laundry done for the day. What I will do is I have a laundry cart. I'll take the laundry cart and I will push it out into the hallway so it's in the middle of my way. So when I walk by it, I will see it and then take my laundry upstairs. And I do this with habits throughout the day. So I take the willpower from the beginning of the day and I push myself to start something or push myself to remind myself through habits. And habits are the key for the rest of the day. Habits are the things, when you come in the door, you do the dishes. Or, when you go out the door, you put your shoes to a certain place in the garage. Habits are the things that power you through when you don't have willpower. Every night, I will go into the kitchen and there will be dishes that need to be washed or whatever, but I know that this is just something I need to do. When I get up at 4:30 in the morning, it is just something I need to do. When I have to put one foot in front of the other, it becomes a habit. And when it becomes a habit, you start to not even think about what you're doing. When you have really tough things, I put them at the beginning of my day. I would put them at the beginning of my day so that I can accomplish them. For example, I'll share some really tough things that are going through my life right now. I think I've already shared I'm getting married on September 3rd for the 3rd time and the final time. And in order to do that, I first have to get my license in West Virginia, which is just nauseating to me. It's not something I want to do. So that is now going to be at the beginning of my day. Look up how to do that as a bioptic telescopes lens driver. How do I do that? And then, proceed to do that on a daily basis. It's sitting through operators and all that tedious stuff. And then next will be the name change. But there are other things that I really don't want to do that I put at the beginning of my day in order to get them done, to use willpower. And then again, at the end of my day, I use habits to power me through. And so going kind of hand in hand with that, I talked a little bit yesterday. It was a very short video about my little boy. So your little boy is this part of you or your little girl for the women listeners, is this part of you that is, has been raised from a small age and you've heard over and over again, you're not good enough, or you can't do that, or it's impossible, or the number of things that I heard throughout my life. Now, I was very blessed to have a mother who constantly told me, if you want it, if you set your mind to it, that it's possible. Hi, Mom. So this little boy or this little girl is going to be quite afraid. And if you want a good book on doing things afraid, Do It Scared is an excellent book I'm reading right now as part of the 75 Hard Challenge of 10 pages a day. So the little boy is terrified. He's terrified of winning. He's terrified of failing, all of those things. So it's my job to soothe that little boy and say, hey, I got this. I got this. We're going to be okay. He's the voice in my head that says, no, you don't want to get up at 4:30, sleep longer, or you need this, or you need to do that, or you can't do that, you're legally blind. You can't, swim in the pool because you'll burn because you're an albino. You can't, buy that house. You have to rent a house, and on and on and on. He's used to a comfortability zone that ultimately is not good for me, but makes him feel safe. So it's my job to make my little boy feel safe in situations. And the way that I do this is I do uncomfortable things and I soothe them. I say, it's going to be okay. What's the worst that could happen? You could fail and we'll just try it again. And that is really, I started this journey 8 years ago when I got divorced. I started this whole new metamorphosis, and I did a lot of studying of, psychology books and different methods and figuring out just exactly what was going on with me and rebuilt my belief system. And today I could say to my little boy, it's okay. We're all good and we can go into this. But it took a lot of work. And for my viewers who think, well, there's some kind of get rich quick scheme or something I did that was magical to make me who I am and don't want to do the work, this is not the program for you. You shouldn't be watching my videos because this is hard work. It is a struggle. You're going to be climbing a mountain. And, I don't know, maybe you want to lose some weight and you've heard that there's a diet pill to help you lose weight. It doesn't matter if you take a diet pill, if you have the surgery. I've met many, many people and talked to them about this. It doesn't change who you are. It doesn't make you feel less, fat. It doesn't change you. The process I'm talking about changes you. You realize that all things are possible. If you want that job you never thought you could have, or you want to look and feel a certain way that you never thought you could, those things are possible with extremely hard work and struggling and consistency. And there's no other recipe for possibilities. None. You can't get it just by walking in and off the street and not doing hard work. So if that's you and that's what you want to do, this isn't for you. But if that's not you, then I'm talking to you. Anything is possible. If you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to eat healthy, if you're trying to get that job, if if you're a single father like I was, I threw myself into being a single father with 2 very small children and panic ensued. It's possible. You can go very long distances. It's possible. So I just wanted to share that, how those 2 things tied up together. And, I really recommend reading the book, Do It Scared. And I will include that information in the comments below, and checking out 75 Hard. Both myself and my fiance are doing it, and we find it to be an excellent program. It changes who you are. So again, I'm Mr. Possible, and throughout our journey together, I'm going to become a little bit about my goals. I'm going to become a professional poker player, and I'm going to do multiple challenges throughout our journey, and I will show you that it is possible to do what is thought to be impossible. Thanks, guys, once again for listening. I hope this tied up those other 2 videos. And again, like, subscribe, and share this video, trying to get as far reaching as possible. Pun intended. Thanks, guys. Have a nice day. And look for my second video after my second workout.